Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. On Monday night in Washington, rappers Young Jeezy and Jay-Z performed a rant in public that offended many people. A viewer warning, we're going to play you part of what they did, and then Miller will react. Roll it.
I want to thank two people. I want to thank the mother overseas that threw 2 shoes at George Bush. And I want to thank, listen. And I want to thank the mother who helped them move their about the White House. Get it moving, bitch. Kick box. My president is mother black.
Never thought I'd say this, baby. I'm good. You can keep your. I don't want no more Bush, no more war, no more Iraq, no more white lies. My president is black.
Now, Jay-Z should know better. I don't know much about Young Jeezy. It is possible he will appear on The Factor soon. But joining us now from Los Angeles, where he's been watching the inauguration festivities, syndicated radio talk show star Dennis Miller. I guess I didn't get the memo about bringing the country together. I don't think Barack Obama would approve of that. I think it was low class. Jay-Z, I've met him a few times, seems to be a sane individual. That was awful. What say you?
Can I be honest, Bill? I mean, I don't give a flying bleep what these two guys think. I thought it was a beautiful day yesterday. If they couldn't ratchet down the hate for a day, that's their problem, not mine. And by the way, you're looking at an obsolete model there, because if the dinosaurs were done in by the asteroids, role models in the black community like that are about to be done in by a shooting star named Barack Obama. And you know something, I for one welcome the next 4 years in that hose can once again become a word about an implement that's used to till a garden at a community center. And with a 70% single parent rate in the black community, this guy's stuck, and I think that's going to serve this country well. And he doesn't run around either. You know the Clintons' black op teams went over that like seagulls on a soft pretzel. So I, for one, am happy about Barack Obama, and I'm sorry Emphysema and Jay-Z could not join me in that happiness.
Emphysema? Is that? Okay.
Did you say Little Wheezy or something?
Little Jeezy. No, Young Jeezy.
Oh,
he may be little too, but might be a combination of youth and littleness.
I don't know.
I agree with you that why nobody really cares about this stuff. I mean, that's probably not true. Some people care about it, the audience they play to, because they obviously do this for a reason, and the reason is to make money. But the civility level that Barack Obama is trying to bring to the discourse gets destroyed by these people, and then when I object to it, I'm a racist or whatever it is. But I don't see an outcry, you know, I don't see the outcry I think we should see. Am I wrong?
Yeah. It doesn't get destroyed by this. This is about as sidebar as a sidebar can get, Bill. Barack Obama, not my guy, did not vote for him. Like the vibe he's bringing in so far. Thought yesterday was a beautiful day, except for a couple things. You know, the whole thing about Bush avoiding science. I sometimes want to grab the left and say, you're the ones who ignore history, my friend, okay? And this harness the winds. How are you going to harness the winds if you can't build a wind farm anywhere where Kennedy compound is? And harnessing the sun. Are you kidding me? Man's going to ever harness the sun? That's what happened to Icarus. You know, we can't thin traffic after Dodger games, much less harness the sun. Other than that, and the fact that, you know, I thought Warren's speech was pretty good. Lowry, I guess he's an old school guy who's never going to let that stuff go. Maybe it's ill-advised of me to ask him to. And other than the fact that Jerry Brown somehow made it into the VIP section, the entire day made sense to me.
All right, I didn't like the line in the speech, and I didn't nitpick it last night because I wanted to think about it for 24 hours about we don't have to compromise our values to protect ourselves. I think sometimes we do. I think sometimes we have to be realistic and do things that aren't Army field manual polite. We can't give the lazy boys to the captured terrorists. We can't give them the iced tea and the wind chimes sometimes. And I think that that was oversimplifying, and that was kind of a cheap shot at the Bush administration, which was successful, number one, protecting us, and number two, really damaging al-Qaeda. It'd be interesting to see in 4 years if the Obama administration can damage al-Qaeda. So if I'm a rookie and I walk in and I haven't damaged anybody, ever, I don't know if I'm saying that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, he's got to throw some meat to that Daily Kos crowd. It was a pretty short speech. You knew it was cold because my man cut it short. He just said, ask not, and he left it at that. But as far as Gitmo goes, this is going to open up a whole can of worms now. You'll see what happens already. The NIMBYism. You think people don't want a reactor in their backyard? What about Ramsey El Kaboom? I see Sam Brown back cutting out turf already that you're not putting them in Leavenworth. Most of the home countries, the right-minded people in their home countries don't want some of these demented pigs back. Their terrorists will take them back, but do you want to be on the clock when one of these guys gets released and ends up killing an American kid? So where are they going to go? The only place I can see, maybe you go out to Highland Park near Chicago. I know Air's got a room out there, spare room, little, Jefferson Airplane posters hanging in. Maybe Billy Ayers can have some of these brothers in from
Billy,
Gitmo and fight the power, Billy. Fight the power.
Did you know that Canada wouldn't let Billy Ayers in? He tried to get into Canada this week. He said, we're not taking you. Get out of here. You're not coming in. Did you believe? Yeah, that actually happened. No, they're going to send a terrorist to Vermont. They're all going to Vermont. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Leahy and Bernie Sanders.
No,
they got a condo on one of the mountains in the Green Mountains. And Leahy and Sanders, because look, doesn't it make sense to you? Leahy and Sanders want to give the terrorists lazy boys. All right, so let's bring them up to Stowe. Let's get a big fire going on. And hey, Ramsey, what was the guy you said? Ramsey who? Did you forget the guy? That was a great line. Ramsey who?
Ramsey El Kaboom.
Yeah, Ramsey El Kaboom. Get him a day lift ski pass. He and Bernie and Leahy can all go skiing and solve our problem. Let Vermont take them all.
If only Bernie and Leahy could hate the guys at Gitmo as much as they hate Bush, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, they torture the hell out of Bush if they could. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. All right, Dennis Miller, everybody.
All I know is this, Billy. I did the final count on Bush, 2,689 days. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, but I gotta tell you one thing, Miller. I'm sending Young Jeezy over to your house, man. You're going to have to spend an evening with that guy, talk some sense into him.
I'm sure Jeezy and I could break it down and work it out. Jeezy, peace out.
I'd pay to see that.